Hi friends, in this video I am going to explain how to render the FreeCAD models in Blender. I will explain this tutorial. You can observe I created the one of the object by using some of the operations. You can see on the body I created the body and I created some of the features to create this object. After you want to export the file and again import the file to Blender. Simply you can control all of the objects what you created, and first create one of the group by clicking on the left mouse key and create one of the group. Then the group is created and select the all of the objects and drag and drop onto the group. After creating the group or compound, it will export as a file. I will show you and click on the group. I'm going to the file and go to the export. You can observe the save as type to wavefront obj file .obj file. You can say already I saved the block here 3D object. Same like this it will create. I will show, for example, block and click on save option. Same as already I saved and click on as it is replaced. The same one of the block is created. You want to save the file on the FreeCAD, you can click on the save as and it is as the only one save as type FreeCAD document. Like this you can create. I will show the folder and you can see one is the FreeCAD document and is the wavefront object is created. This is a 3D object. And how to import on the Blender. First I am clicking on the Blender. I am opening. You can see the shortcut of the Blender. This is the user interface of the Blender. You can see this is the 2.81 and you can observe the one of the block is there. How to import the model of the FreeCAD model. Already exported the file and save as a obj file, and I want to import the file to the Blender for rendering. First I want to create the you can see I'm selecting the object and delete this. I want to import the file and go into the file and click on the import. You can observe the import different types of files are there. What you want to import, for example, wavefront or GTF or FX format. I want to import the file wavefront obj file and you can observe the documents. I will save on the desktop. You can observe the Blender rendered files and click on. You can observe the block.obj file and click on the import. See, the model is imported on the Blender. You can observe. You want to scale this object to small. Some of the tools I will explain with the commands what I am using. And see, I am clicking on the, for example, you want to scale this, click on S. First click on the object and click on S. The scaling is possible on the Blender. You can observe. I want to make this scale as very small because you can see this is the light source, this is the point source. You can observe this is the camera position and this is the light option. You can observe this is the light. If you highlight this light, this is the camera. These two are mostly important for to render the object. One is the point light is required, one of the camera location how to render. One is the body. This is the body what you created. You can observe the key is scale. If it is small, then light and the point the camera will shoot the object. You can see this is the grid method is shown on the below. You want to reposition this and click on the G option and select the object. First click on the G. You can move on the X direction or a Y or Z. I'm clicking on the Z direction to the straight to this and some of the distance. You want to create on this is the XYZ direction axis reference lines, and you can observe the I'm clicking on the add. I want to create the plane here on the bottom for to render and go into the S again, the scale somewhat bigger, the plane can observe bottom to this some of the distances also there. You want to reposition, click on G and click on Z. Like this you can create G, Z, some of the axis is created, one of the plane is created, the object is imported onto the Blender. You can observe the plane is created and the object is imported to this, and you can observe this is the model. And I want to go on to the, you can observe I want to go on to the shading part for to render the object. You can see for to go on to the object shading, this is the Eeevee render engine. I'm using the Eeevee render engine. This is compatibly it will works on the integrated GPU without using the high graphic card, and you can observe this is the block and this is the plane. How to render the object I will show you, and click on the select the object. You can observe this is in the object mode, and go on to the object and select the principal BSDFE and the material output is there. How to create the material to the object, and click on the base color to somewhat shade to black, and give the metallic to mostly of 9.50 and reduce the roughness value to 0.30, and you can observe the metallic feature is created. Then after I want to create the plane also, some of the shaded, and select the plane, select the object completed and select the plane, and click on the new feature of node and give the base color to somewhat shaded to black color. You can observe, and you go on to the array format. You can observe the rendered format is there. This is the viewport shading. This is also viewport shading. Go on to the final viewport shading of the render image. You can observe the light source is coming onto this object. You want to scale the object, click on S and give large scale like this, and the image is rendered. You want to reposition this and click on the X, click on the G and click on the, you want to rotate this, click on the R, click on the X direction or Y direction, this like this. You can observe. Want to give the base color to somewhat larger, the lighting effect will increase. You can observe. You want to reposition this to somewhat distance, you can like this. You can observe. And I want to create the roughness to somewhat lighter, the metallic part to somewhat lighter to 0.90, somewhat distance you can observe. And I want to create the, here you can observe the render Eeevee engine, some of the render, increasing the render features are there. Give the ambient occlusion, you can observe the ambient occlusion like this, and give on the factor and increase the factor. You can see it increasing the distance value, the shadow will reduces, you can see. And click on the bloom option here, different types of bloom option. Here the depth of field is there, and you can give the depth of field to somewhat increases, and the substance scattering is there, and the screen space reflections. On the screen space reflections you can see, you can give the maximum roughness or the smoothness and the thickness values, and give the motion blur and this is the volumetrics, and this is the performance, high quality, and this is the hair. You want to increase the shadow level, high depth of shading, you can give the high. This is the indirect lighting, you can give the indirect lighting also. You can give the display and give it on the film, you can also the transparent, and on the simplify you can give the different types of simplify object, and because the grease pencil, and this is the freestyle. And next one is the final is color management. This is important. Observe the filmic look and the false color, you can give the false color, and the filmic keep it as standard only. And you want to increase the exposure, you can increase the exposure value. Exposure is important, you can increase the exposure. You can see if exposure will increase, the material will looks good. This is the main feature of exposure. And you want to increase the gamma, you can increase the slightly gamma. And like Photoshop, it is the curves are there, use curves and curve, decrease the shadow level to somewhat thinner, and give the basic level of RGB, you can give the RGB colors to this. This is the basic features of the Eeevee rendering. You can observe the model is created good, the lighting effect is also good. Then after, this is the body feature. If you go on to the light on camera position, you can observe, you want to position the camera option by using the G, you can the position value you can observe. And next one is light source. Next one is light, you can observe, this is the option here, you can highlighting here the light option, and clicking on the light you can observe the point, sun, spot and the area. This is very important. You can observe on the rendering on the point color. For example, this is on the white, you want to slightly yellow color or slightly orange or red, you can see the difference of rendering. I'm giving the slightly of yellowish and the orange, you can observe the rendering is look as a realistic model. And give the power value of volts, you can increase, give the spec, you can increase the radius. This is the point method. You want to change the point to somewhat at the minimum point, clicking on the G, you can see the shadow, where is the light point is required, it will highlighted there. Like this you can give the point to that. And the next one is can increase the light source to X direction or Y direction, like this. And next one is sun, you can also give the sun shadow effect to this. And next one is spot, where is the spotlight is highlighting, you can observe, it depends upon the shadow, you can observe the depends upon the spot only, the shadow will reflect on to the other side, you can observe. You can also change this by using the function key G and move this by X direction, Y direction or Z direction by clicking on direction values. See, I created some of the direction here. And go into the area, how much area you want, you can observe the G, you can give the in area of distance to increase the value here to realistic of light source is very high. And you can observe, you can also increase the power value or decrease the specular. And this is the, you can create the point light, spot and the area light. You can observe the realistic model of the rendering of the metallic cube is created. And you can observe the on the plane the model is created. You can also change the roughness to 0.3 somewhat, you can increase or decrease the roughness and increase the metallic and you can see this is the surface. Keep test constant. This is the basic features I'm explaining in FreeCAD. I will show the different types of rendering, advanced rendering process in my next tutorials. These are the simple required: body, camera, and the light and the plane. You want to render on the viewport in the exact location. How to render this I will show you. And you can observe here you can observe, for example, you go on to the render and the render image, you can see the image is rendering on the other side. You can see the image is rendered, somewhat is distracted, and somewhat the image is cut. You want to render this and click on the view option. You can observe the viewport rendered image. On the exact viewport is there that you want to render. It will look good. You can observe. Without selecting, you want to, cursor is not required. For example, go on to this option 3D cursor, off the 3D cursor, 3D annotations. For example, text info is there, is highlighting. You can off this by on the render and go on to the view and the viewport manager and go on to the viewport rendered image. See, the image is rendered exactly. This is you can import or export the models from FreeCAD to Blender. You can also in FreeCAD somewhat rendering is option is not realistic. You can render the objects in Blender software. Blender is an open source software. You can observe different types of render. And realistic renders, architectural mechanical rendering is very realistic. You can observe on the screen. This is the rendered image already I shown. This is the final rendered. For example, how to save the after rendered viewport rendered image, and click on the rendered image is there, and you can observe here the view is there. Want to change the zoom in or zoom out, and click on the image, click on the save as option and click on the desktop. You can give the name to PNG and save as image. And after can observe you want to change the resolution. You can observe this is the rendered scene resolutions. You can observe the different types of pixels you can adjust. Here is the render region is there. You can set the region also. You can use this. You can also increase the frame rates. More frame rate is required. You can give the frame rates. In time remapping is there. You want to give the output to metadata. You can observe different types of frame range is there, memory and the host name. Like this you can add, and go on to the post processing. You want to increase the data. You can observe the different types of features also there for the resolution sizes. This is the basic rendered engine I'm using on the Eeevee. I'm not going to the cycles. If the cycles require more GPU, I'm using only the integrated graphics. I will show my integrated graphic also. You can observe the GPU. I'm using the Intel RUHD graphics 620 only. The CPU rendering and GPU. This is the integrated Intel. I'm not using the NVIDIA extra graphics also. This is the latest version of the Blender. I'm using 2.91. You can render the objects in Blender in realistic way. This is one of the basic tutorial for the beginners. Explain for the FreeCAD how to render the images in Blender. For example, the FreeCAD objects, you can render the objects in Blender realistically. Yeah.